Makers, the final frontier. These are the adventures of the YouTube channel Little History. Its eternal mission to explore strange new models, to seek out new kits and new brands, to boldly go where no scratch build has gone before. And we are live! Welcome everyone to the Show and Tell Show, the final episode, episode 10 of season 1. Don't worry though, we'll be back March 2024. Right now, I'm going to introduce you to tonight's panel. We have TBG, to boldly go. That's James. Say hello, James.
Greetings, Earthlings.
Carl Edwards. Say hello, Carl.
Hello, Carl.
Jeff Donahue back again, second week. No longer fresh meat. Hi, Jeff.
Thanks for having me.
No worries, anytime. We have Peter from Scalemodeling. Peter, say hello.
G'day.
Down under. And John Alec.
Hi, everybody.
And our good friend Ron from Ron's Modelling Group. Say hi, Ron.
Hello.
Let's go straight into it. This week's Show and Tell. First up will be to boldly go. It's all yours to boldly go.
Right. What am I going to show and tell? Well, I know I get too excited if I show those first. I won't show the Tamiya kits first. So basically, I'll get him really wound up with FX kits. Now this is a F86 Sabre in the Japanese Air Defense Force markings, which I started to decal and had a heart attack and went back to it, basically. And again, some people on YouTube were saying they were unbuildable. I don't know why. And I managed to build it okay. So that's that one.
Looks good.
Yeah.
So it's in 1/48 scale. That one.
Before we move on, James, can you remember what the kit cost and how long was the build?
The kit were about 30 odd quid.
Yeah, pretty good.
And it took me quite a while to build. Took me about 6 weeks, I think, to do. Dealing with seam lines and things like that.
I'm guessing a mix of spray and hand painting.
No. It's all airbrush.
All airbrush.
Yeah.
Wow.
All lacquer paint. Tamiya lacquer paints.
And James, if you don't mind, mate, any way you could hold it up to the camera so I can get a still for the supercut that we do?
Or I can show you some.
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the paint
Very
job.
nice.
Stunning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was because most of these were supposed to be decals. I masked them up instead.
And it shows.
Yeah.
Obviously, masking and doing it looks a lot better than the decals, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, you've got an open gun bay and everything in that one. On one side, I did it on one side.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
And the one,
Sousa says in chat, produced by the North American Aviation, the Sabre is best known as the United States' first swept-wing fighter that could counter the swept-wing Soviet MiG-15. Thank you for that.
Both with virtually the same engine as well, I may add, because they both run with the Whittle engine, similar similar type of engine. And then there's this one, again 148 scale, Airfix, Bolton Paul Defiant. It's the one aircraft that the ME 109s used to get confused.
Yeah.
with Hurricanes, and then it got caught off guard by the turret fighter, but the turret fighter wasn't particularly effective.
No.
They were
What?
they were what's it for
I don't know.
Hang on. Sorry about that.
yeah, they were literally doing a they were used in night fighter as night fighters. So obviously that's why it's black.
Yeah.
It hasn't got the shark's teeth on, unfortunately, because I mucked them up as decals. So again, this one was, I think, £33 plus the plus I got a discount on that from Airfix Direct.
Oh.
And then the big guy is back here.
The Lankers.
Oh, yeah.
Mighty Shackleton,
Yeah.
Well,
otherwise known as a Growler.
Yes.
Nice.
Really nice.
This is a Revel kit,
Oh.
surprisingly. Again, it's not the old Revel kit because it was the that was basically like a cheese grater, and it was too short in the body. So Tamiya, Revel brought this one out as a bit of a surprise. No interior in it, ton of weight to get it. So it's it's not a tail sitter. Again, it's the 4-engine. It's the 6-engine version. It's got the twin Vipers.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Outer end.
that's nice.
Well, I actually flew in one of them, by the way.
Yeah. I actually saw these flying down Westward Ho in Devon, flying along the beach.
Oh, right.
So it was pretty cool when they brought it out. It's one of
I flew one in South Africa off the Cape Town, off the Cape Coast. That was really nice.
Have you seen the world famous video of it blowing down a wall?
Yes. Yes. Who can miss that one now?
Yeah. And now, right, and now for the bit that makes Terry happy, the Tamiya kits.
Lovely. About time we got some quality out of you, James.
Yeah. Now this kit's as old as me. It's 1973 kit. It's a M41 Walker Bulldog.
There's on your baby.
The kit was basically, I put it together in about an hour and a half.
What? Oh.
Pretty simple. Huh?
So it's a fairly straightforward kit to build. This one.
Yeah, I totally. I'm not going to deny it. To my are the easiest kits to put together, but
Yeah.
it's the quality control and the quality of the kit that get me every time.
Well, the one thing my one big gripe with Tamiya kits is the crap decals. They're so thick when they go
Yeah,
on.
some of them are.
So if they use cartograph straight away, they'd be on a winner. They'd be everyone's favourite kit.
That I will agree with, John. I mean, thanks.
And right,
Was that serious, by the way? It took a few hours to put that together, and
it did take me a few hours to put that together. That's with one hand as well, because this hand doesn't work properly.
Joe Sousa says the M41 Walker Bulldog, officially 76-meter gun tank. The M41 was an American light tank developed for armed reconnaissance purposes. It was produced by Cadillac between 1951 and 1954.
That's right. Obviously, this is what I call the one sprue wonder. It's a very small kit, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
It's a BA 64B Soviet armored car that basically I built. And it's very small because I've got fairly big hands. And yeah, I used MRP paints and weathered the hell out of it. I did airbrush weathering actually with Tamiya paints.
Can you remember the cost of the kit?
Cost of the kit was about £17.
Oh, wow.
Again, not bad money.
And I painted the figure as well.
Excellent. Thing is, I just can't do stuff like that. It's just too small for me now. But for anyone getting into the hobby, that's a great way to start.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is another small kit. This is a two sprue wonder from Tamiya. This is the Dingo.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Again,
little kit, that.
Mickey Mouse
Same one.
camo. 2 figures I painted,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very tiny, teeny weeny. That kit again, £17. I used MRP and Tamiya LPs on it.
Moz has joined us. He says a big hi.
And this one is an Opal Blitz,
Mm-hmm.
or a faux Opal Blitz, because they don't call it Opal Blitz to get around the license. Tamiya get around the licensing that way. Again, some load in it, went together exceptionally well. I didn't bother with the figures on this one, but again, nice little kit that one. I think that was
It's a great little wagon, and it's not something a lot of people build, to be honest.
no. Oh, I really got into trucks. Again, Chevy 6-wheeler that you've all
There you go.
know. It's a 148 scale truck. So from
The GMC.
GMC, well, yeah, GMC one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some weight because it's got a cast chassis down the back. And you've got screws in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got permanent fixing on it. That was
And
about
that's built factory fresh, is it?
no, not factory fresh. I do weather them a bit. I don't over weather them.
Yeah.
And then this was Tamiya's newest kit. This is the M8 howitzer.
Mm-hmm.
Again, based on a Grant or a Stewart chassis, I think.
Some of the Grant.
And yeah, went together exceptionally well.
Anthony wrote there, and the loss says, "Hi James, that's nice work." That.
Yeah. And finally, just to keep you happy,
Anyone would think I was a Tamiya zealot.
There you go.
here comes the Panther.
Oh, Panther, get in there.
Wow.
House D. I finished her this morning.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Very nice.
One of the best-looking tanks of World War II. No two ways about it. If a tank can be described as beautiful, that would be it.
Yeah. Except for the poor sods who got blown up by one in the tank battle they filmed.
Absolutely. I'm just
And the Sherman got blown up by it, and then the Patton blew it up. What is it? Pershing blew it up.
Yeah. Very famous story. That incredible footage as well from the time. If anyone, we've mentioned this before on these streams. There is actual real footage. The only real footage of World War II tank on tank battle where Pershing took out a Panther.
It's spectacular. It's DS models. It's one. They're all 1/48th, apart from the M41 Walker, because it's 1/35th. The Blitz is 1/48th.
Very nice.
Absolutely gorgeous, mate. You made my day.
Yeah.
And if there's more Panthers coming, make me even happier.
Well, I was going to start on the Jagd Panther this afternoon, but I had terrible fatigue and had to go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Everyone watching, by the way,
Don't blame
don't get me wrong. I love Airfix. I love Tamiya all the same. Each model company has their, let's say, foibles and shortcomings.
Sure.
So that's all I'll say. James, superb models. Thank you so much.
thank
Right
you.
on.
Very
And,
nice.
Brilliant.
Good job. Good
I'm
job.
sorry. I'm sorry for Wayne Welly in the chat. I was going to bring out my Turpits kit just to wind him up. I couldn't
No,
carry
do
downstairs.
it. Do it. If the toothpicks is to hand, do it.
No, it's upstairs.
Maybe it's for next time then, James.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on. James, thank you so much. And
That's all right.
hopefully you'll join us again sometime. Open
Yeah.
invite. Now I've got your email. I'll be harassing you every week when we get to March.
No,
And believe me, he does hassle you.
I will.
We'll get you for harassment, Mr. Terry.
Tank. I might even get my Chally 2.
Oh,
Okay, moving on then. Carl, I hope you're ready.
Nope.
he's never ready.
Everyone watching wherever you are, Carl Edwards, he still hasn't got himself a YouTube page. Please give him some encouragement to get a YouTube page.
Get a YouTube channel.
Really
Don't bother.
YouTube.
I'll turn the camera around. Make life easier. Right. I wasn't going to show you this one, Terry, but I will. That was the first one I done when I got back into it.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Little Tamiya. So that's my first one to like 40 years. So I'll remove that one, little Tamiya.
You're gonna tell me you built that in a couple of hours as well now, aren't you?
No. About 2 days. Then thanks to Pete at Oscale, that was the next one.
Oh.
But as you can see, no railings because I didn't know how to stretch sprue, which I've learned now, so I will go back to it. But then again, I might not. But that was an enjoyable build. I did enjoy that. That's all Rebel paints.
Very nice.
I do like a good submarine.
Very nice.
So cost, Carl, the cost on that kit, the submarine you just showed.
I can't remember. I've got a feeling it was about £30-40.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. Then obviously I've got to go to my favourite mini art.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first grant on the show, I do believe.
That's the grant from Sahara.
Yeah. North Africa.
Yeah, so that's about my 5th model that I've built. First time at figures. So if I move it too quick, they'll fall over. That's actually the base I'm doing for me SAS Jeep.
Carl, Mr. Golden V in chat is asking the U-boat, was it a Revel kit?
It was, sorry. Yeah, it was a Rebel. Yeah. Any more questions on that? Ask Peter, because I ain't got a clue. I can't remember. But no, I love this one. It's one of my favourite films, Sahara.
Yeah.
So did the figures actually come with the kit?
No, yeah, they did actually. Yeah.
Excellent.
Sorry, I was doubting myself then, but yeah, they did. Yeah,
that's
I've got the few.
really nice.
So, one more off me. This is the one I've been doing all week. Oh, bugger, I've just dropped something. Just keep using suspenders.
I can't wait for this. I really can't.
So this is the one I've been doing all week.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
And
That whiskey with that being lost.
this was.
Holy Jesus, mother
I
of
quit.
God.
Oh God.
Is there any way you can pan out a little bit, Carl?
I don't know.
Can you
is
move
there?
back any?
I'm not going to move the
Just
thing
so
a
we can see
little
the full thing.
Whoops.
bit.
Yeah, don't damage it.
No, that's okay, Carl.
Sorry.
Send me some photos after. Send me some photos, high-res
There you
photos.
go.
after the show.
There you
I'll
go.
turn it round.
Yeah. Sounds
That's
good.
perfect.
Did
What
you
a
start off with a
stunning
picture
barrel.
frame?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's my very first diorama.
Uh-huh.
I've done this one on everyone's streams this week.
Yep.
That's nice.
So it's the Tamiya Sherman and the Tamiya Willys Jeep. So, and 13 figures, but I've only put 12 on because I wanted some good luck.
There you go.
But Terry will tell you, I was even making the baked bean cans and all to go in the Revel kit, in the
Yep.
wrapping kit.
Yep.
So
As I
Very
was saying,
nice, Carl.
Carl hasn't got a YouTube channel yet.
Get a
We need to
YouTube channel.
Encourage him to do it.
So that is my first attempt at a diorama.
That's really nice.
I'm like a week's build. So.
You're a pro without being saying that.
Yeah.
Right. So I
Have
will.
you used a picture frame for the
Yes, I
base?
have. Yeah. If I turn it over, they'll all fall off. But
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's great.
Cool.
I did my first
Very
diorama.
nice.
Very good.
I shall move out of the way now and let Michelle come in.
No.
Yes, go on. Terry's
Well,
telling Michelle she's got
We
to
get
go,
we get
but-
to meet Carl's good lady wife, who makes cross stitch and loads of other forms of art. If she's too shy to come on, mate, just show us what she's made. It's all about makers.
Just show her hands. She's on her way.
Come on, Michelle.
Coming in. Well, I actually do cross stitch, and I've been doing cross stitch for, oh my God, 40 years. So I'm a bit of a dab hand at it now. So I started off with smaller versions, go out a bit like that,
Wow.
just like calendar
Nice.
ones, like that. And then I developed into a bit more difficult and go into ones where,
Wow.
Wow.
like
Absolutely,
that,
Yeah, but that's like
where
3 or 4 different colour threads at the same
that's
time.
actually blended
Oh, wow.
threads, where, like Carl said, it's blended threads, so it's 2 or 3 different colours at the same time
Awesome.
stitching.
That's really
that
nice.
one actually didn't take me long to do. Saying that, because that was constant evenings doing it. I think that took about
Brilliant.
4 weeks to do.
Wow.
Scale Model Muse says in chat, I have that cross stitch, but it's cats.
It's exactly the same, only different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Show that one.
that one,
Yeah, I really like that one.
my other one. And I really like my culture.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And I love my, you can't actually see the full picture.
Michelle actually got me dad into doing it as
I
well.
actually got quite a few people into doing that.
That should be hanging on your wall.
Oh, what's happening?
Very nice.
Sorry.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That really is nice there.
There's a lot of work in that.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
Nothing better than something you've made yourself hanging on your wall at home.
Yep.
Beautiful, that.
As
Beautiful.
you can see, work in progress.
There you go.
Ah, so that's how it's done.
Work in progress,
Very nice.
Oh, that's nice there.
which will eventually be. Don't know that way. Oh, I can't do it that way. My caravan.
All right. That'd be
It's
good. Yeah.
actually
That's going to be awesome.
going to be a cover. It's actually, you do the front piece and 2 ends, if you like, and you build it to make a cover, to
Wow.
make a housing.
Uh-huh.
And it actually covers my sewing machine.
Wow.
Wow.
Cool.
And at the moment,
She even does blankets as
It's
well.
gonna
And the
replace
quilting,
that.
too.
which is covering my sewing machine at the moment. So that's what I do.
Very nice.
That's fantastic, Michelle. Thanks
In
for
my
showing us
spare
those.
time.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Just don't
Thank
ask her
you.
how much they are.
Yeah, because they range from like £10 to like
A couple of £100.
a lot of pounds.
Michelle, thank you so much for joining us on Show and Tell. Don't worry, you will get an invite as well when we come back in March for season 2. I'm going to move swiftly on because I want to get everyone in tonight. Next up on the hit list is Jeff Donahue.
Oh, Jeff. Oh, Jeff, look at you went.
Jeff, welcome to the show. What have you got for us this week, my friend?
Well, I've been working on this.
What?
Ooh, nice.
It's a nice kit. It's very complicated. I'll show you what I've got so far. Let me switch cameras here real quick.
It's professional.
Yeah, I got 2 cheap webcams. Here's the
I'll have to get enough.
Here's the frame. Here's the engine.
Wow.
Sweet.
Anyone new to scale modeling, this is like one of the stages, obviously, where you've just got to glue it
Yeah.
all together. And
Build up a bunch of sub-assemblies.
Yeah.
So that's 1/35 scale.
Wow.
Then I've got a few other little bits and pieces here. There's the radiator. Let's see. There's the radiator for it.
Hmm.
If you,
it's going to be quite a big kit when it's all together then.
it is because it's the tractor and the trailer. I was just going to show you. This is a 1/35 Canadian armored car from World War One.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that.
That's Copper State models. Look at the size of the engine compared to that.
They're about the same scale, right?
Same
No.
scale, yes.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of difference.
Stunning, absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Thank you. Last week I showed you guys a armored truck I was working on. I don't know how many of you remembered or not, but it's almost finished. It's got the weathering to do.
All right.
That's the same chassis.
Still got some masking over the headlights, but that's finished except for the weathering.
Oh, that really looks good, that.
Got wood grain and stuff in the back.
No.
A few questions spring to mind. What brand is that particular
Mini
one?
art,
Art.
Oh, Mini Art.
1/35 scale.
Everyone is singing the praises of Mini Art.
This is actually a fairly recent release. They only came out with this kit a few months ago.
Oh.
So this one's pretty much just a brand new one. But this is well, if you compare the two, the Canadian and there's a lot of difference in them.
Yeah.
Both
Well,
the
Mini
same
Art's going to be
scale.
my next purchase without a doubt. Everyone's singing the praises.
Oh, Mini Art's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. I've got one more here I was going to show you.
The Flying Dutchman, Dutch Dave's model bench, says in chat, Jeff always makes these cool, seldomly seen subjects,
Hi, Dave.
Yeah.
which is true. I've never seen either of those.
Oh, I love that one.
And another one,
Brilliant.
I don't even know what that is.
That's a Tempo. It was used in Germany in World War II, or
Yeah.
during about that time frame. It's actually a 3-wheeled vehicle.
Yeah.
Got a
The
multi-pack
German
engine.
version of a tuk-tuk.
And they had there you go. And it's basically a motorcycle engine,
Mm-hmm.
like a little 2-cylinder motorcycle engine.
Yeah.
I can't get over
This
how
one here was a vegetable delivery vehicle. I don't have the vegetables. Well, I've got a couple of crates in there now, but it came with a whole
Excellent.
bunch of crates of vegetables.
Wow,
That was a lot of fun. There was a group build for a commercial vehicle here a few months ago, and I built this for that. You can see it there. Yeah. A lot of
Oh, that's
fun.
brilliant, Jeff. That's brilliant.
Alrighty. Well, that's about all I've got for this week.
Jeff, put your craft wagon on.
Oh, I'll have to get it out of the case. I can get it, but it's in the case. You got to give me a minute, okay?
Do it, buddy. You've got to show this off.
Yeah, you got to show it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the one I had on last week, but a better version.
I don't know.
No, I do. This is how it should be done, Terry.
I can't get over how Jeff manages to like show me stuff that I've never seen before. You know, and I've been modelling for 40 years. I've never seen these models before. Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That isn't made by a human.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Now you know what I
It's got
aspire
all the
to.
tools in the back and everything.
Yeah.
It's perfection. I mean, it turned out so awesome.
Definitely.
That's great.
It had little, of course, they're not lit, but it had lights in the top. The real one. But there's the interior of mine.
Wow.
I'd be able to see it.
Bloody hell.
Hang on a
That's
second.
brilliant. That's brilliant, Jeff. I admire that one completely.
Thank you very much. Let's do this real quick.
Fantastic work.
There
Wow.
you go. Now you
Sweet.
can kind of see the inside of it a little bit.
That is brilliant.
Carl, you know
That's a
you were
lot
saying
easier.
yours. Carl was saying his wasn't as good as that. I have to.
Oh, I think Carl's is great.
It is.
Carlson's brilliant.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very nice. A lot of pieces in these kits.
Yeah.
There is a lot.
Lots
But-
and lots of pieces.
but- Both of them done slightly differently. I know Carl put
Sure.
oil stains, little splashes of oil on the floor
Yeah.
and sides.
I wanted mine to look a bit different to Jeff's. I wanted a copy, Jeff, but do it a bit
Sure.
different. Put my own bit on it.
Well, that's going to do it for me for this time, I guess.
Jeff, thank you so much for joining
Yeah.
us.
Brilliant.
You bet. Thank you.
I'm
Well done.
going to be inviting you again come March.
Sure. Let
Flashback.
me know.
It'll
We'll
give
have to
us-
do the ambulance.
Yes, I would like to do the ambulance. One kit I really want to do is that brand new one that Mini Art just announced, the radio truck.
I haven't seen that.
It's
I'm going shopping straight after the show.
It's not available yet. It probably won't be for a few months, but it's a Chevrolet 10.5 truck, the van, and it's just clear full of radio equipment, and it pulls a trailer with a generator on it.
Wow.
Oh,
Again, Jeff, thank you so much. We've got Peter waiting in the wings from Australia.
Thank you very much.
Peter from Scalemodeling. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the show.
Peter.
G'day, everyone. God, how do I follow up after that?
Oh,
Take a
it's
deep
not
breath.
hard, Peter.
Take a deep breath.
Unfortunately, I haven't got any models to show. I'm going to be a bit different this time, or maybe I will show a bit of one. But I'm going to show off my outlaw paints that I use because you guys have got Telford coming up in a couple of weeks over in the UK, and it's going to be launched on that day. And apparently, the pallet load that got shipped over there has already sold out. So
wow.
it's going to be quite popular there. So I'll move my camera down. You can have a look. There we go. It's a bit better.
Nice.
Wow.
So I just picked out a few bits and pieces here. So we've got, well, here's something I painted you might have seen before. So this was a little Tamiya monkey one.
Yeah,
That's
the
all done,
gorilla.
rum raisin pearl. Really nice. And there's nothing, everything chrome, everything is from Outlaw Paints. There's no actual plastic that's not painted on there. So, yeah, the chrome work, everything.
One of the first things I noticed when he showed. When I
We've got
first
some
saw that.
amazing colours. Don't know where they get the names from. Tunisian turquoise is a nice one there. You can get an idea, just have a look at the amount of pigments in that.
Yeah.
See how full that is. And unlike other acrylic lacquer paints, this is a liquid pigment. and very fine, very fine. So to get that to mix, it's just about 5 shakes, and you get it like that.
Wow.
Comes up beautiful.
Oh.
There's I don't know why you sent me some of
Peter,
these.
no mixing required. You don't have to stick something in it. You just
No,
give it.
these are sprayed straight from the bottle, straight into the airbrush. There's no, you don't need to thin any of this. That one's a cinnamon brown. It's another
Airbrush ready.
comes up really nice.
What
and
size
they
are those bottles, Peter?
Hey,
What's how many
oh,
milliliters?
30 mils. These are all
30?
30 mil bottles. Yeah. You can get the primer in 100 mils.
Mm-hmm.
These ones here, they actually put my name on there. I've got Scalemodeling on there.
Yeah.
This one was specially made up white for my the Martini Brabham Formula One car I've got to build.
Mm-hmm.
So they've made up that using the correct numbers, and give that a shake, and bang, you got the white. It's like magic, isn't it?
So what's the price? What's the price in the UK? Do we know?
In the UK, I'm not too sure. They're about $9 a bottle Australian here, so probably about £6, I guess. Cambridge Blue's another one there. See that? Give that a shake. So really nice colours. And what's that one? Metallic grey in there. Give that a go. Yeah. So they also come in sets. You can get box sets. You camouflage. Pinched a couple of bottles out of that, but nice camouflage colours.
Forgive me from being a bit dim here, Peter, but do they do normal paint as well, like brushable paint?
Not yet, but towards the end of 2024, brushable paint is on the cards as a new product that's going to come out. So, yeah, at the moment, it's all just airbrush. You got the 2K Diamond Clear. Sure, it comes with your instructions and your hardness and everything you need. Measure it out. This stuff is, yeah, well.
How much time do you have from the time you mix it till the time that you can't mess with it?
About 20 minutes.
20?
Yeah, but if it's a really hot day, maybe a bit less. About 20, 30 minutes. Yeah.
You better get the airbrush clean pretty quick, huh?
Yeah. Or just don't add the hardener until you're pretty much ready to go.
Right.
But 20 minutes is plenty of time. I mean, you know.
Peter, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Are they as good as Alclad?
I've never used Alclad.
Never
used. No, unfortunately, my
spanner in the works then, have I?
my 3 years of experience in the modelling hasn't had me using a great range. There are other products that are similar, but what I find best about these is you can literally tip it in, spray it, and what's left, you tip it back in the bottle and done. You don't have to worry about thinning and ratios. It's all self-leveling, and it just goes on like one, and it dries very quick, and it looks like plastic wasn't even painted. It sits on there so nice. So. Yeah,
it sounds like very similar to Alclad as such.
Yeah, I think it is from what I've heard of that.
Yeah.
They've got like Jason from Outlaw Paints. If you really want to know some detailed questions, I'm going to have him hopefully live next week on my stream, and he'll be talking all about it and showing his latest stuff. Over in the US, I think it's High Altitude Hobbies is a distributor over there in Colorado.
Yeah.
Leadville,
I think.
Yeah, and Spruebox will be the other distributor in the UK, and obviously be at Telford for all of that. So, but they're great. They're fantastic. I'm just so easy to use, you know. So I've got some colors, and you know, like luckily I'm a local for him here, but I can get this. For instance, the London bus that I'm about to start building, it's needs that red. It's like a signal red. And all I did was send him the specific color codes, and they've mixed up those colored paints for me, and I'm expecting that to come in the next 2 days. So I'll have the exact color that I need for that, including the interior.
I know within the community that I hang about with on YouTube, I mean, those guys and a lot of the others, there's a good portion of them that are solely hand painters. I think when Outlaw get a range of hand painting paints out there,
Yes.
I think that would complete it, because I would worry.
Yeah, and that'll open up a whole industry for the Warhammer people, and not only that,
Figure painters.
finger painters, exactly. Right? Like that's a whole new skill set there, you know. But what I think about too is the fact that a parent takes their kids into a hobby shop to buy them a kit, right? The parents may not be into modelling, but the little kid wants an aeroplane, you know, put together.
Yeah.
You buy him the kit, you take him home. What's the chance that Dad's going to happen to have a compressor and an airbrush sitting in the garage?
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Right. So the kid's going to have to use paints and a brush. So I think that there's a huge market out there for this stuff, or any stuff. Like a lot of big brand companies don't do brushable paint, and I think there's a big market out there to attract younger people.
Yeah.
That don't need to fork out money for the excess equipment you need to brush. And
that's all I use.
You know, a bit of practice and a bit of skill, you get that with your brush painting, you know. So
well, Carl Edwards, who's joining us tonight, he solely hand paints all of his models, and you know they look like they've been sprayed. Yes, incredible what he does with them.
That's amazing. So, but hopefully, they'll all come out. But that's all I got to show, unfortunately, because I've given all my models away, so I don't have many around. You can see them all.
The Flying Dutchman, Dutch Dave's Model Bench, is asking in chat, will it be available in the EU?
That's being worked on at the moment. They're working on a distributor for the EU at the moment. It gets a lot more technical, and the logistics of distribution become a huge thing you can imagine to distribute in Europe. But I'm assuming that because they'll be available in the UK, then that would help on postage rather than having to buy them from here.
Yeah.
So that's a start.
Well, I'm going to be one of the guys who tries it out, because also it's YouTube content when you're comparing it to spraying mixed down to Maya to something straight out of the bottle. I'm quite excited, to be honest.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to hearing all the feedback from everybody, because I can sit here and say what I think of it and that, but I'm only a new guy, you know. I haven't been modelling for 20, 30, 40 years like other people, and I'm looking forward to hearing what they say. And I know people like Moss has already hooked onto it, and Nigel gave it a great rap. There's some people with experience, so I'm looking forward to just sit back and go, I told you so, I told you.
When the fame was coming, is it?
So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for...
I really want to try the railway colours.
If you want to ask some deeper questions and more information, then Jason from Outlaw Paints, most likely he'll be on my live stream next week. So,
well, we'll certainly catch that. Peter, once again, thank you for joining us for the final episode of season 1. Thank you so much. Will he be coming back in March next year?
I will, and I'll hopefully have a few things finished by then too.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us, my friend. We're going to move swiftly on to John Alec. Let me just pull John Alec in. 1 second. Let me find him. There we go. No, that's the wrong one. John Alec, welcome to the show from the US of A. We've got the world in tonight.
How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's well.
Yeah.
So these are my 2 latest plane builds. I thought I would do show and tell, and of course I have a mini art kit as well. I'll show you that at the end. So this is the 148th Academy A10-2C, the Thunderbolt, which is sort of my favorite modern jet. I don't have a lot of favorite modern jets, but this is definitely well, I still think of this as modern, but this was a wonderful kit. I got this actually from the same place. It's Brett. Brett runs high altitude scale models. out of Colorado, and he had one of these. I mentioned in one of his videos. I said, God, I would love to get my hands on one of those. I can't because everybody seems to be out. And he's like, oh man, I got one. Send me your information. So man, he sent it out to me right away. So anyways, that's the site that's going to be covering or providing the outlaw paints for the USA. And he's a really nice guy. So there's my plug for Brett at High Altitude Scale Models.
By the way, everyone watching tonight and everyone in chat, we are not being paid by Outlaw Paints.
Correct. Paid by anybody. So,
or Tammy are, may I
anyways, this kit went together fantastic. It was about $50 USA. It's new. I think this came out. I think this is 2023 tooling.
Early 2023 because I got it as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's got slide molding. It's got cartograph decals. It's got masks for the canopy. It's just absolutely outstanding. And as planes go, the fuselage all went together. I had no issues whatsoever with this one. I did a little bit with the Spitfire. That was probably me with the because you had to have the cockpit just perfectly in there. But the wings went together. It was just absolutely phenomenal.
I often find the fuselage. Sorry.
Yeah, that looks really nice. I haven't even built a plane before. Would that be a good one to start with, do you think?
It really does fall together.
It might be. I would say if you want to start on a plane, get a Spitfire and a 148 Spitfire, and then you can build from there and then work yourself up to that there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be a suggestion from my side because I've been building aircraft for quite some time now.
Right.
So that's the advice to take. Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't involved. I mean, this was a multi. I forget how many episodes it took me to finish this, but
too many.
Yeah, too many. Yeah. So let me just move this off.
The Catalina.
That's a great.
All the paints on that were Mr. Color. This is. Get this away from my name. This is the is this a trumpeter or academy? Oh my gosh, I should know that. Is it academy?
Academy, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the academy. I always get those two confused, academy and trumpeter. So this is the Academy 172nd, the PBY 5A, the Catalina. This is in the 1945 scheme. And I got this at the same time I got at the same time I planned on building the USS Indianapolis, the 350th Indianapolis, and I have that. It's still in the box. It's untouched. I've got all the stuff. I'm going to start that next year.
I'm sat here mouth open dribbling, mate. That's epic.
Hey, thank you.
Very nice.
I appreciate that. This there's only 7 steps. There's not a lot of plastic in this. I'm trying to get it in view. There's not a lot of plastic. It fit wise, I did not have any issues. The amount of weight that they tell you to put in the nose is vastly insufficient. So I had to put the antennas on.
Dave from DS Models in chat says the 810s, or the Tank Buster as they were known, used to practice fly over him every week. Amazing model.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is 172nd, Penny. So you can see that, I mean, the size difference. It was basically the same size as the, or even bigger than that 810. But,
well, the Catalina 172nd scale is quite big.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
So this is after. So it's got lead. It covered lead. in the nose. And then I was on a stream last night and it just flopped down back here. So I glued in a whole bunch of BBs. That didn't do it. I drilled a little hole and tried filling this with BBs, and that didn't really do it. So what I ended up doing was just gluing a little clear piece back here. But it comes with. So this was. I thought this was a great deal. It was about $40. It was about $40. Cartograph decals, brand new decals, and there's not too many of them, which is nice. But it also comes with all the masks for all the canopy stuff. So
the kit came with masks.
Yep, came with masks.
Nice.
The cost of the kit, can you remember, John?
It was about $40.
So that's more or less 34, 35 pounds UK.
Yeah.
That's incredible value for money.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because the one I done is I done the one in that was in the South Pacific, or it's somewhere in, and it's all blue, dark blue.
Yeah. So it was, color wise, it was. I did a lot of modulation before I painted down the blue.
But it's very subtly weathered as well. We were talking about this today on an earlier stream, where sometimes you can really overdo weathering.
Oh yeah,
less is more, and that's just perfect.
I'm learning.
Yeah, that's the way I like it too. Just enough to. And then I was in the same group build that Jeff was.
You go.
This is a mini art. This is the mini art kit. This is the fruit van Jeff mentioned.
Show me an orange and a banana, please, John.
Yeah, sure. They're right. Yeah. So this was a mini art. There's so many parts to this, but it was great. You had to glue lemon together. I mean, it was really
yeah. Lots of little bitty pieces.
Get the pick sprue can up.
So mini art being mentioned so many times over the last few weeks. I'm not familiar with them. I've never built a mini art in my life. So as far as quality and value for money go, who would you compare them to currently on the market?
Tamiya.
Yeah, I'd say Tamiya as well.
Engineering. Yeah, let me switch these lights so it's not so garish.
Apart from the decals are better with mini art.
Yeah,
they're really good.
Mini art is like similar with the ICM too.
Oh, well.
Yeah, maybe the brand new ICMs. I've had a few people say, John, you got to try one of the new ICM toolings. This is sort of, I sort of view mini art and ICM as like Lexus and Toyota. And I've really become a mini art fan. So
tell us about mini art. Are they a Japanese company, Chinese? Where are they based?
They're Ukrainian.
They're in Poland.
They're Ukrainian.
They were in Ukraine and they moved to Poland.
Yeah, like ICM were Ukraine too.
Blow me away. Crazy Locker says in chat, both Academy kits are great deals. The Black Cat and the Midway PBYs, especially with the masks. And I totally agree. Giving us a little bonus like a mask or a little bit of photo etch in a kit always makes me smile. So
me too.
It's awesome.
That's it for me this week. Yeah, thanks, Terry.
And Mini Art also has a few 1/24th kits. They're tractors. So if you're into the 1/24th, they've got that. And then they've also got some airplanes that they're coming out with. I was just looking at they've got 1/48th. They've got two different Thunderbolt kits right now. So there's a basic kit and an advanced kit with more details.
More parts.
John Alec, thank you so much.
My next mini art kit is that advanced.
Come March 2024, expect that email nagging you to come on.
We all really appreciate you doing
Swiftly
that.
on. Ron has been waiting such a long time.
Yes.
Ron, welcome to the show. Now, everyone's
filming.
saying to me that you've got something big this week, so
Yes,
I'm intrigued.
I was asked by a charity to do something for the military. And I don't know if you all remember, but
Mm-hmm.
the World War One,
Yes.
Yeah.
World War I.
right? Flanders Field Tribute,
Wow.
Yes.
right? Now, I've done 4 of them for them. So
Here comes the reveal.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, God.
Oh wow.
Very nice.
Very good. Very
that
good.
is just one, and
Oh.
that is the soldiers are a kit on their own.
Can't see it properly.
You see it?
Beautiful.
You want to see it again?
Just be careful, Ron. We don't want you knocking it.
No, I've got 4. So here's the one that- oh, okay, there we go. I've got it.
You know, you wish you could see something in person.
I think your dog's snoring.
Something in person. Shh. Sorry. Dog snoring.
Oh wow. Do you know, I've got in my mind my hand to go small. That's all I'm thinking.
That's just great.
That's awesome.
Nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Careful, Ron.
Nice to see me there. And the third diorama, this was for the centenary. That was done, and it was actually done for the British Red Cross, the British Legion, the Foreign Legion, and the Poppy Appeal.
Hmm.
Oh, here you go. Very nice.
Nice.
So, who makes those figures, Ron?
They all mini art.
All me.
How about that?
Welcome to the mini art show, ladies and gentlemen.
And, I'll tell you the rest of the stuff that I've used. Now, I feel that this is probably the one that I really am pretty excited about because it really is a nice. Let me get there.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it is.
Oh, Roddy.
The bus for World War I. Yes.
There you go. Yes.
Yes, that's the one, Jeff.
This great
That's
kit.
the same chassis as the one I'm building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's under me tree. Propping up me tree.
Outstanding work.
That's some graffiti all over it.
Well, shares in mini art have just gone up.
Yeah, but you can see why.
Yeah,
That's
That's
outstanding.
brilliant, that Ron.
proof's in the pudding. You know,
Original theme, original material.
Yeah, everything is original.
Wow.
Are those kits mini? Are those figures mini art, Ron?
Yeah, it came with the kit.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Fantastic.
and they're competitively priced too. It's not like they're
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here in my country, it's about 42 euros. This kit.
Yeah,
In euro.
yeah. Well, with myself now, there's the three dioramas that I made. I actually used filler, actual let me see. Here we go. This makes. That's what I used
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
to actually make the base, and then from there, I obviously went along and I used AK's mud effect, and then I used actual twigs from my garden, and I used it as basically looking like as if it's been blasted in it.
Very good. Excellent.
Stunning model, Ron.
Thank you.
Very, very nice.
Well, I've got to say that I really enjoyed the actual mini art bus itself because it was so nice to build. It was
Yeah.
it took me a little bit of time, but because there's a lot of bits to it and everything.
Right.
But once you get involved and you really get into it, it's like, wow, yeah, fine.
Another one from a bucket list, I'm guessing.
Yeah, me too. Mini art bus.
Yeah, and that they had the photographs taken from it. They took the photographs and they auctioned it for the Poppy Appeal, and it raised quite a lot of money.
Are there any of the real thing about in any museums anywhere?
No. There is a bus, but it's not. It's a replica of the one that was used in, like the one that I've got here.
Right.
It's a replica that is in London Transport Museum.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's the only one that they got there.
Hmm.
As far as I know, and basically like the dioramas that I've done, there's not many out there at all. So this will all be going to the British Legion at the end of the day.
Excellent, Ron. Ron, thank you so much for showing us those. Absolutely.
Thank you for inviting.
As usual.
Very nice.
Absolutely.
And again,
Yeah.
the March.
Another bus I gotta get.
Just put your shares up again.
Moving swiftly on, we are going to go to Manuel. If I can find his bench, there we go. Manuel, welcome aboard.
There he is.
There.
We really have gone
Hope you're
worldwide.
well,
Which is great. Australia, America, Portugal, Scotland, England.
Australia.
And not forgetting Australia.
Well, guys, I'm going to show you my old kit from the Matchbox.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
Matchbox
That
kit 110. This is the version Zerroster. This is what used in the campaign of Russia with the markings of the campaign in yellow.
And
in the
again, a
points.
great way to get into modeling because Matchbox kits I've seen on eBay.
You can
Still
see
really,
this is from the 17th. These molds.
yeah.
You can see very good molds with the bombs in the racks. With the decal, the wasp. This is a characteristic from.
Very nice. Yep.
Yeah.
I love the.
Well, you're gonna have to hold still for a bit so it can focus.
Yeah, sorry.
I need to get some screen
I do the mothling in the fuse lash. This was my first kit in airbrushing. This was my first.
And that's
I
all
start
hand
with
painted.
airbrushing. I'm an old school paintbrush. This was my first in airbrush.
Okay.
Sure.
Another one is this from Matchbox 2 from the 70s, the Mr. Smith 410 with in the system of the electric machine guns. And with the cannon, this is the version anti-tank.
Tank gun at the front.
I do the modeling with the spots in dark green to create the effect.
Very nice.
I remember building that one.
And even on the spinners without mask, this is paintbrush with very careful. I'm turning
The spiral.
the spinners, the spiral by hand.
Wow.
Sure. Nice.
I'm going to show. This is from my old first ones from Matchbox. Now I'm going to show another one. This is from Airfix. This is the version.
Oh, wow.
This is I use two techniques. This is the night version, the B, the 2 seats of the Mr. Smith 262 jet.
Wow.
I use the two techniques difference. The wings I use in airbrush, and the moth wing is paintbrush spot by spot.
Wow.
Wow.
You can see this is spot by spot, not airbrush. With a 0.2 brush, I do this. It's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, yeah, I bet.
Uh-huh.
You can see
just wouldn't have even attempted that. Wow,
I did that. Even the
that's incredible, man.
Excellent.
and
work
the
here.
black, the characteristics of the Night Fighter, only black in the border.
You see, Outlaw Paints are going to have to get those hand paint stuff out soon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to turn for another brand to variate, not mini art. This is from Revel. The one of my little jewels. One of I like most the planes, the Stuka, the Yuga 80s. Yes, this is the version G, Tank Buster. They call it Tank Buster. This is for destroy the tanks. This was used in the campaign of Russia with the markings, with the cannons, with the sound for the bullets here.
They used it in North Africa as well.
And sorry, Hiron.
They used it in the.
This is from the Battle of Kursk, the Battle of Tanks.
Yeah, but they also used North Africa.
Yes. Not Africa. It was another version.
Yes.
And they put here the detailings of the engine.
Wow.
Scale Model Muse says, painting with a brush is an exercise in patience.
Yeah.
Meditation.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Yes. You can see the detail of the engine. This plane is a paintbrush, not airbrush.
Mm-hmm.
Bob
You
Busking
can make the gas, the weathering in the fuselage.
We've got Bob Busking joining us, guys.
To make some.
Sorry, Manuel. We've got Bob Buskin joining us in chat, and he's just said the Revel 1:48 scale ME410 is an awesome kit to build. If you get the Night Fighter version, it includes color PE for the cockpit.
Wow.
Sweet.
You can see for this old kit, very good in the detail of the engine.
Mm-hmm.
This is 172.
I don't know how you guys do 172.
Really not.
And you have the calling, the little detail. It have here a T-34 in the decal, because they put the markings of they shut down. In this case, I'm trying to focus.
Mr. Golden Virginia says that's the first kit he ever built when he was 6 years old.
This is very small.
Wow.
Matchbox Stuka.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the silhouette of the T-34 in the
We
color.
can see it now. There we go.
Very
Because
nice.
they put the markings of the tanks they destroy in the Stukas, the fuselage. It's a little detail.
Brilliant.
Now I'm
man.
going to show you another two, the My Little Jules from 172 scale.
Yes.
This is a King Tiger from the Svedza 172 scale, paintbrushed spot by spot. This is his original camouflage from the Battle of Ardennes.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Look at that.
I've not actually seen that camouflage pattern before, so
They used it in the Ardennes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, this is from the Ardennes. This is the winter camouflage from the winter.
Yeah.
It's like a winter
Yes.
ambush.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
that's
different
unique. I
because
don't think I've seen that before.
and
That's
the
cool.
scheme is more difficult because you can do the stripes in the dark yellow, then you put the stripes in the dark red brown, and another stripes in dark green, and the background is white.
Yeah.
Four colors in
The
this.
King Tiger is such a beast. Even in 172, it's big.
Yeah.
Yes. And now you are going to compare it with this little one. This is the Panzer 38T.
Oh, the T. Yeah.
The capture version, because this is a Czechoslovakia tank.
Yeah.
It was for the first battle in Blitzkrieg from the invasion of Poland. And I make the scratch, in the antenna, put everything, the tools. I'm going to focus for you guys. You can see everything is here.
Wow.
The damage in
Already.
it is very, very small.
Yeah.
On the parts of the exhaust, the rust.
All the rivets. Yeah. Cool.
Very, very nice.
Even in the bottle, you can see all the details in the rivets.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I built the 38T in 1/48 scale. It's not very big.
You compare the size. This is 172 of those, but this is a King Tiger. This is a 38.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little monster.
Absolutely glorious again, Manuel.
Okay, Terry, this is for the night show. Another little ones.
Very good.
Thank you, Manuel. I think
Very
brings
nice.
us.
Yeah.
I think that brings us to a close, guys, for tonight's show. All that remains for me to do is do this. Some of you guys have seen my little puppy before. Let me just. I think you know what's coming.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Sweet.
Oh,
Not one, but two. So,
I hope they haven't got BB rounds.
on this, I don't know if you can hear me over the noise, but there is a smoke machine that I built myself and put it in the back there. So I'm just going to give that a couple of minutes to heat up, and it's proportional. It's tied in with how fast the tank goes. I'm hoping it's going to work.
That is so cool.
So, let me rev up a little bit.
Oh, that goes in and out as well. That's cool. All right. Look out, Doc.
Boom. You got lights in there.
I don't know if you can see the smoke coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very likely.
And that's why I would like
88 gun.
So I would like to thank everyone for joining me tonight. We will be back at the Show and Tell Show in March 2024. Let me bring the camera around because I don't want to get too emotional. We've done 10 episodes. Some of them we had to take down through some difficulty before, but I'm not going to go into that. It is part and parcel of being on YouTube. But the last 5 episodes have just been immense, and I would like to thank everyone who's taken part. There are links to everyone who's taken part in the description of tonight's live. Please head over there, give them a subscribe. It encourages us to do more. Not that any of us need encouragement, because the Show and Tell show is all about and what people make. So don't be afraid to come on. Whatever you make, whether it be cross stitch, diamond art, Lego, if you're into trains, come on, show us your stuff. We'll be back, like I said, in March 2024. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and I hope you've enjoyed the show. Let me just run something here. Hang on. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Terry.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Makers, the final frontier. These are the adventures of the YouTube channel Little History. Its eternal mission to explore strange new models, to seek out new kits and new brands, to boldly go where no scratch build has gone before.